Hello? Okay. So first to the YouTube audience, because I'm streaming live on YouTube, welcome to Karaoke Live. And hello to the live audience. I got a somber topic today because my boyfriend's grandmother just passed away on August 5th, 2022, at 91 years old. So her funeral was just this past weekend, and she was a big part of his life, helped raise him, a big part of my life, gave me advice even with my daughter, and it's just a big loss. And so I just want to dedicate this entire group and performances to her. So the first thing I have is what I wrote back in 2010 when my grandmother died. I said, my grandmother just died of lung and brain cancer on August 31st, 2010 at 3 a.m. I attended her funeral on September 11, 2010. This is what I wrote about it. Well, not the exact copy, because I had lost the exact copy, so I recreated it. It's called When One Dies. It's never a fun occasion when one dies. Someone we cared about deeply is stolen from our lives. We all gather around and pretend that we're not sad, because if we focus on the mourning, we might just go mad. We comfort ourselves with thoughts of God only takes the best, and try to gather our courage to make it through this death. We think back on memories when they were alive, dividing up their stuff from memoirs that withstand time. We only think on the good memories and the good days. Like a file in our mind, all those bad times are stored away. We gather together in a cold room and comfort one another. In times of trouble, that's when even the most cold-hearted families come together. We are forced to live on a memory alone, and we gather together and try to act like a happy home. Our hearts are hurting, but the living will be just fine, as we try not to think on the dead whenever one dies. We think that whenever one dies, another is formed, and in our hands we hold that newborn. We laugh until we cry and we can't stand it anymore. Whenever one dies, it always leaves our hearts sore. So we gather together in love and comfort in these times, knowing our loved ones can see things now they didn't see when they were alive. I can imagine Christ is drying the tears from their eyes, and we'll be okay down here whenever one dies. So this is a poem and song that I just wrote about Vera Arnwine. Vera Pearl Arnwine, born February 21st, 1931, died 91 years old on August 5th, 2022. Her life was a special one, and now I'll tell it to you. You should know her name. She was a Christian woman who sought no fame. She's a fashionista, a caring person. The celebration of her life was attended by hundreds. The dear friend of congresspeople and civil rights leaders, the birth mother of 12, the mother of more. A civil rights activist, performer, she founded 4 churches. She helped the homeless, she created a community closet. She did not brag, she was led by the faith she had. She held out until she was about to give birth, so at Seaside Hospital, her and her daughter were the first Black people helped there, segregated no more. At the time of her passing, she had 45 grandchildren, 112 great-grandchildren, and 82 great-great-grandchildren. There's so much to say, so I'll leave you with this. Her beautiful spirit will be missed. We mourn, we cry, we celebrate life. Sad, sad days, no longer among the living. So we pray, we wonder why, but in the end, God gave a great gift to all humankind. It's hard to process, they'll never be here again. Their smiles, the spirit, their advice, gone with them. It hurts, because we know there's no going back. There is no more future with them, only the past. And it breaks our hearts, they departed. We never get to hug them again. Gone too soon, no matter the age. And all we can do is pray to our guardian angels as they wipe the tears from our eyes. We must celebrate their lives. Thank you.